for the men out there, what happened? What do you think happens to the woman, your wife, when the estrogen in her body begins to deplete? We'll compare it to testosterone. What happens when testosterone depletes from a man, right? So all those symptoms that can occur to a man, the same thing that happens to your wife, to a woman, right? There are uncontrollable stages, uncontrollable hormones. So she's gonna have anxiety, mood swings. She's gonna have hot flash. She's gonna have cold flash. Her bones are gonna hurt. So she's basically aging really quick overnight while she goes through this period. This period can be anywhere in the early 30s all the way to the late 50s, even into the 60s. There's been statistics and people that have reported that even as early as 30 years old. So that is menopause, when you're going through these changes where you no longer have a period. Your your estrogen levels are completely depleting to zero. In my case, in our case, my wife completely to zero. She even had cysts in her ovaries. They had to remove them. She had real bad menstrual pains, excessive bleeding, all these other things that led to all these other complications. But I remember in year one, I was completely stupid at it. I was dumb, made all the mistakes. I would blame her. I didn't know what was going on. I know, I blamed it on, hey, you don't want to have sex and you have somebody else. You have all these different types of things that I was making those assumptions and those reactions and talking that way without putting any emotional intelligence. I was doing that all out of ego. I was doing out of feeling like I was blamed for things, like I wasn't enough for her, like basically I wasn't a man no more. I felt that isolated, right? So I could see that we were going to bad places really quick, right? We would not talk to each other for days. We would isolate from each other, and I never wanted that for my wife and I. So I decided to jump in and research and learn why, what was going on with her, all these different imbalances, right? And I learned that she has no control of it. She had no control over emotions. She had no control over the balance of her biology of the body, zero whatsoever. So whatever the outcome is out of hormone imbalances, you know, she has no control. And she doesn't want to tell you. She doesn't want to burden you. She doesn't want to make it worse. She just wants it gone, right? She wants it to go away. But here's where we can come in and help and support and be intelligent about it and make decisions with emotions, not as an ego. Make decisions that can help and benefit her. Make decisions of patience, of humility, of understanding, of empathy, of hugging, of kissing, and of being there and assuring her that you will always be there.